Okay, so we continue. So next topic is diapers. It is permitted to fasten diapers with a safety pin when even by threading it through the diaper twice, since the pin will surely be removed from the diaper when the diaper is changed. Okay, so meaning maybe these plastic tabs are not good, or a person is trying to be careful. I'm just trying to understand the reason, and they do not want to use this adhesive tabs, and they want to use this safety pin, because for sure they're going to remove the safety pin. So it's also a solution. I mean, I don't think we personally is obligated to go through all of this trouble. I don't think so. But in case of the need, or these adhesive types are not good, I don't know, whatever the reason is. Okay. As mentioned above, page 71, 72, and 74, it is permitted to fasten disposable diapers with adhesive tabs, but one must be sure to unfasten the tabs when removing the diaper. Right, so meaning don't throw the diaper with this adhesive types, otherwise it's going to be permanent. That's the problem. Also, the disposing of a diaper, one must not fasten the adhesive tabs to the diaper. Right, one must not do adhesive tapes to the diaper, as we said. Other issue related to the use of disposable diapers are whether it is permitted to unfasten the adhesive tabs from the plastic tabs, meaning that there is a plastic that was attached to them. They call it plastic, but it's more than the paper, right? I think the wax paper or something, right? So, right, to remove this piece of paper before you stick to the diaper. Okay, so we're going to see in a different chapter. Page 995. I'm not sure what subject is it. One second, quickly. Oh, it's actually tearing. Okay, so it's different Melachah. Okay, no problem. So next thing is the sanitary napkins. It is permitted to fasten the sanitary napkins to the undergarment on Shabbos by means of adhesive strips, right? Since the napkins tend to remain attached only for a short period of time. That's everybody understand. She's not going to go for a long time with that. Concerning going outdoors on Shabbos while wearing sanitary napkin, see 108, right? So if a woman needs this sanitary napkin, there is no problem. If she has this her period, but just in case she cannot wear them, right? Because to protect her garments, just in case, it's going to be 100% carrying, absolutely forbidden. Okay, so next one is photo albums. Picture may not be fastened in the album that has adhesive pages. So old style, right? Even older style was they were like corners, in each page, so you can insert your pictures, and at the same time, I'm more recent one. It was like adhesive pages, and you have the plastic on top, and you put all of the pictures. Okay. Continue. Next one: loose threads or buttons. Right, so that's very, very common. Right, it is forbidden to tighten a loose thread or a seam or a hem, or seam or a hem, or loose button on Shabbos. So meaning how you tie it, you just pull it and become tighter. So it's like it's in some sense it's like sewing. So before that it was hanging, and now you pull it, and now it's holding good. So basically, if this button is very good, very bad situation, what is it? What does it mean? It's almost it's going to fall off very soon. Meaning that this the whole suit, the whole your garment, whatever it is going to become muktzah. You'll not be allowed to take it out. Why? Because most likely the button is going to fall somewhere in the middle of the road, and you will be tempted to pick it up, put it in your pocket, or walk with it for hours, right? which is forbidden. So that's why our sages and great men and the great wisdom said, don't do it. Don't. So this whole thing becomes muktzah. And as well, they say they say what else is muktzah? All of this holy scrolls. So meaning a Torah scroll, right, written on a parchment, and all of the books of Tanakh, they're muktzah, right? They're tameh. So meaning that they pass the impurity. And it's actually from Talmud Megillah, and they discuss like all the different scrolls if they can pass an impurity. And like if person does not understand, somebody asked me like, so this your Torah is impure. The Torah is impure. I say it's like it's very good to read one line, but you have to continue reading, and you have to see like all of the commentaries. So I would say, just say, in order for people like to have appreciation to this Torah scrolls, like on a parchment, especially the holy ones from Tanakh. So in order for them not to touch them with their finger, right, and because the ink can be dissolved from the grease, like the body produces. It's not like you grease that you ate something with your hands. No, it's like a natural body protection, right? That you have on the fingers, and that they buy. You can dissolve the ink and spoil the letter. So they say it's tameh. So meaning that we should not touch the parchment without bare hands. And it happened to I was almost had a heart attack. So there's one guy that likes to pick up the Torah. But when he likes to pick up the Torah, he likes to show off, and he's one of the kind people. If you tell him something, he gives you 17 arguments back that why he's right, and you don't know anything, right? So he opens up usually on five columns, and it happens not once, not twice. It happened, I don't know, many times already, but this time it was disaster. So when he opens up, so Ashkenazim's custom is he sits down, not like this Chabadnik. You sit down, and there is a second person, so he roll up the Torah. But the thing is, when he opens on the five columns, with Shulchan Aruch says don't do it, but okay, so right, don't do it. You have to open 3 columns. But it's very hard to it's heavy Torah, especially in the beginning of the year. You have all the weight on your left hand. If you're not lefty, it's not simple, right? And the second guy who rolls, maybe he takes his time, and this guy has to hold the Torah very wide, and he tried to pull it back, put it back together. And guess what? Happened to this clown 3 times maybe. So the cloth falls, and somebody before that, somebody who was standing there, Gabbai, he would take it with the talus. You're not allowed to use the hands with the talus. But when there is no talus, for example, in Shabbos afternoon, right, there is no talus in that time. So you will take a mantle, have the gartel, the belt from the Torah, and with material, holy material, and you take it and then you pull this up things, the parchment up, so they can scroll. And guess what? And there were everybody froze. Nobody knew what to do. And this guy, younger guy, he jumps in and he grabs the Torah scroll with his fingers. I thought, what? And then he pulls it. I mean, he saved the situation. He understood what happened. So he ran to the bathroom to wash his hands, basically, because of this impurity. You understand? So, and our sages were considering in this Talmud Megillah, and they were asking, is it holy text or not? Right? Megillah Esther, right? Is it holy or not? How do you know? What did the sages say? Does it transmit impurity or not? Very interesting. Right? So it transmits impurity, but in this case, it's shows you only holiness. Okay. So continue. So I'm sure beside that. So next one, loose threads or buttons. It is forbidden to tighten the loose thread or seam or hem or the loose button on Shabbos. Okay, we said that. Next one, loose book covers. It is forbidden to tape book cover or to reattach the tape that came loose from the binding of the book on Shabbos. So that's things that we do not do. Next one, adhesive notes. Okay, so he said it is forbidden, but we know that it's not. So I'm not sure what kind of notes he's talking about, but this sticky notes not. Okay, safety pins. So we spoke about it, and last one is the brooch pins, right? So when women use as decoration, right? Adornment. It is permitted to attach a brooch on to a garment on Shabbos, even by threading the pin twice. The brooch is always twice, right? Always twice. Why is it? Because she is going to remove it when she comes home, right? Otherwise, you can ruin the garment. So that's, if you leave it there, it's heavy, and the garment, let's say it's not that thick. So yeah, I can ruin the garment. Okay, so I think we can stop here. What time is? It's perfect timing. So next topic we're going to learn BeEzrat HaShem, chapter 7, Tirin, Korea. Korea is Tirin. So sewing and Tirin, even though we explained before, it's they were used in the same action, meaning what? When they were whole in this paroches, this curtain, so they would like a small hole from insects, so they would make a bigger hole, right? And then it would be easier to fix. If it's tiny hole, it's visible, but it's not easy to fix. So I always had the question, right? It says in Beis Hamikdash, they did not have animals, they did not have flies, right? They would be attracted to meat. But looks like in the desert, so all these things were in the desert, so that they have this moss or whatever they had, insects. So I don't have a question, but I don't have an answer, but I have this question for a long time. Next question about gluing and taping. Okay, so it was our topic today. For disposing adhesive items, do we need to be concerned that the adhesive part would stick to the garbage bag permanently? No, okay. So we should not be concerned. So here's a question about this thing as we explained about diapers, right? So it's proper. So if you close the diapers with this adhesive the tabs, for sure it's going to stay like that. But if you just take the diaper, put it in a bag, shopping bag, whatever bag, right, and you put it in the garbage, for sure inside of this thing, these tabs are going to attach to the diaper itself, to the bag itself, for sure, that's guaranteed. But of course, it is indirectly. It's not our intention, so there is no problem.